Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and today's video is going to be my November JENGA TBR. So for the month of November, I'm really excited because it's officially been 1 year that I've been doing the JENGA TBR game on my channel. So the official anniversary for the JENGA TBR game is in June, but I only started my channel in November, mid-October, yeah. So the first ever JENGA TBR game that happened on my channel is in November. So it's officially 1 year. In June, I added the categories dice with the colors being genre to just added more to the whole experience. And because this in November, this month is the 1 year anniversary of it on my channel, I decided to spice things up and to add punishments. So yeah, it's been a couple of months, so I think August, September and October, spoiler, that I didn't completed all the books in the JENGA TBR. So yeah, because of that, I'm gonna add punishments just to push myself to finish those books before I pick other ones, okay? Because that's my problem. And I basically have this mug, a Slytherin cauldron mug with punishments in it. I have 10 of them. I think it's gonna be enough, I hope. I'm gonna cross my fingers, but yeah. I didn't complete my JENGA TBR for the month of October, so that means we're gonna pick a punishment before going into the roles. I'm not gonna show you all the punishments because I want to keep things excited for you, so, and for me too. So yeah, last month I was supposed to read these 6 books. So Little Fires Were Everywhere was for a contemporary A to Z. The prompt Authority was for a sci-fi with the prompt Author Love. And I did completed Little Fires Everywhere. Didn't complete Authority, as you can tell. Still reading it. A Memory Called Empire was for a sci-fi with representation in it. Didn't start it, didn't finish it, did nothing. Yeah. Next, I did had One by One by Ruth Ware, which was a thriller that ends on an even number. Then I had my choice of genre with the prompt outside of US, so this was set in Quebec in Canada. I did complete it. And finally, it was Imaginary Friend by Stephen Chbosky, which was this one also a my choice of genre, and the prompt was male author, and still reading it. So yeah, there's 3 books that I completed, 2 that I'm in the middle of, and 1 that I didn't even open. So yeah, before we start with the roles for and the prompts in the game, we're gonna pick a punishment. I'm so not excited for that. God, I hate this. Okay, we got one. I'm so stressed. Oh. Oh my God. I didn't want that. So I got least favorite genre. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, you can see it. Least favorite genre. So I need to pick a book, 1 more book, or it can be in the JENGA TBR game, but I need a book that is from my least favorite genre. And my least favorite genre is romance. Okay, I'm really not a romance girl. I'm not. I really am not. I don't think I have any romance book on my TBR. So that means I need to pick one outside of my physical TBR. Yay! You see the excitement? I'm not excited. I'm really not. But this is my punishment for not completed the JENGA TBR books. So I get it. Needed to be done, but God, I'm so not happy with this one. I just don't love romance. I just don't, and I'm not in the mood for romance at all. I don't think I'm ever in the mood for romance, but right now I really am not. So, but this is what it is. I need to pick a romance book. Right now I'm trying to figure out like which one. Yeah. Let's start with the first roll. Maybe the first roll is gonna help me trying to figure out which romance book I could pick for this month. Yeah. Let's do this. Okay, I think the TBR gods have heard me saying like, please help me figuring this out, because the first roll is blue, which is my choice, and my choice means any genre of books, and so I'm gonna pick a romance. Isn't that crazy and amazing? Yes, it is. And it's not a book that I own, but and the prompt, yeah, sorry, I'm all over the place. The prompt is color, and so I rolled the dice again and I got green. So I need a green romance book. I was browsing my library and then I saw Crazy Rich Asians, the movie tie-in edition, as green on the cover, and so I'm gonna read Crazy Rich Asians. I'm gonna listen to the audiobook actually, and I'm kind of excited because I really want to watch the movie. So yes, this is a romance book about a rich young man who's dating a perfectly normal young woman, and he invites her to Singapore, where he's like dynasty, like he is kind of like the queen. Yeah. And things happened, and I guess they're gonna fall in love, and like there's gonna be a conflict, and they're gonna resolve the conflict, and everything's gonna be okay. That's one of the reasons why I hate romance. It's, well, not hate, it's just I don't really like romance, just because it's like so predictable. Two people fall in love, then something happened, like a problem, then they split up and they're mad at each other, and then something happens like, oh, sorry, I didn't understand you, oh, me too, oh, and then everything is resolved, and it's just like, what was the point of this? I prefer to watch a movie that will explain all of this in like an hour and a half than like reading a book that is going to take me so much longer to go there. So, but yeah, the first book is going to be Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan, which I'm really excited. actually, so yeah. Next I got purple, and purple is fantasy, so it's been a while since I've read a fantasy book, and the prompt is to start a series. And so I thought it was time for me to start and to read Mistborn. So to start the Mistborn trilogy with the first one, which is The Last Empire, actually the real title of the book. But yeah, I have this edition. It's a mass market paperback. It's kind of floppy, but yeah, I'm gonna listen to the audiobook also for this one. I'm really excited to start this. I heard, you know, amazing things about it, and it's gonna be my first Brandon Sanderson book. Yes, so it's really exciting too. And a lot of people are saying like to start with Mistborn, so I'm gonna start with this, and I'm so excited. So I'm gonna read this in November, which I'm like super excited for real. Like, this is great. Next I got Yellow, which is a thriller, and yeah, because I was so disappointed last month in One by One by Ruth Ware, I decided to pick, oh, and the prompt, sorry. The prompt is over 5 words title, so, or 5 words and more, and that's what I'm gonna go with it. Yeah, because I was so disappointed with One by One by Ruth Ware, I decided to read The Death of Mrs. Westaway by Ruth Ware. God, struggling here. Yeah, I heard great things about this one, and I think it's more similar to The Turn of the Key, which I really enjoyed. Kind of this gothic haunted house thing, so I think I'm gonna enjoy this one. I have great hopes about it. I'm also gonna listen to the audiobook for this one because yeah, that's how I go through my books lately, especially when I work a lot like I am right now. So I'm gonna read this one through audiobooks, but yeah, I think it's about a woman that died, and a young woman received a letter saying that she inherited this woman's fortune. And then she's like, I don't know this woman, so she decides to go to her house and meet with the people there, and just trying to figure out why did she got her fortune. So yeah, I'm really excited. I hope it's gonna be good. I hope it will. Next I got purple again. Yes, another fantasy, which I'm so excited. So I decided to go, and the prompt, God, so all over the place today, and the prompt is ugly cover. So a fantasy with a ugly cover, not too hard. Especially old fantasy. But for this one I decided to go with Feast for Crows by George R.R. Martin. I started this in October. I'm 15 pages in, and I was listening to the audiobook, and I'm still gonna listen to the audiobook for this one. And yeah, it's a big book. I'm gonna read this, and seriously, the cover is ugly. It's just, there's nothing special about it. So yeah, I'm really excited to dive more into the fourth book. I really enjoyed like this part of what I've read so far. I really enjoyed it, so I'm really excited to read a little bit, to read more. And yeah, after that there's only one book that's gonna be left before I'm like caught up with like the main trilogy, so gotta read that. I got Orange, which is other genre, and for that I decided to go with a non-fiction that I wanted to reread for the longest time, and the prompt is blurbed, so I need a book that is blurbed by, oh my god, it's gonna fall. Okay, no. I got so scared. I need a book that is blurbed by other authors or people. So it's a book that I first read in July, and I loved it so much, and since then I wanted to reread it like physically and just write in it and underline things and stuff, and that is How to Be an Anti-Racist by Ibram X. Kendi. So yeah, the first time that I read this book was through the audiobook, and I didn't own the book physically, and since then I purchased it, and now I want to read it physically. And like I said, I want to annotate and like write in it and like underline, and yeah, I want to take notes for this because this is amazing. And in the back it's blurbed by a bunch of people, so I'm gonna read this. This is probably the only book I'm gonna read physically, which is pretty excited, so yes. And finally, the last role is green, which is sci-fi, and the prompt is to read an audiobook, so a sci-fi audiobook. Pretty easy. This month was pretty chill with me, well, except like the romance book, but that's my punishment, so it's fine. And the sci-fi audiobook that I decided to go with is Red Rising by Pierce Brown. I've wanted to start this series for the longest time, and I heard great things about this, and I'm really excited. I think I'm gonna really enjoy it, and yeah, I'm gonna listen to the audiobook. So it's gonna be a month of audiobook, except for like How to Be an Anti-Racist. So, but yeah, I'm really excited. I heard great things about it, and yeah, I'm excited. So this is my JENGA TBR pick, but there's one more book I want to read this month. It's a book that I'm currently reading, and I'm really enjoying it, and I started it yesterday, and that is Imaginary Friend by Stephen Chbosky. I'm gonna finish this month for sure. I'm gonna listen to it more today, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it, so I really want to finish it this month. Authority by Jeff Vandermeer can put down a little bit. I'm not like super excited to continue it. I'm enjoying it, but it's just not as compelling as the first one. But this one is so good, and yes, I want to know what's gonna happen, so I'm gonna read this one too this month. So So this is, guys, this is my November Jenga TBR game. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my little ad on it with the punishments, and maybe I will not have punishment next month. Maybe, I hope. Yes, that would be kind of great. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.